Hello again. It's me, Sarah, and today I'm gonna be exposing myself for views. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the gag is I'm not gonna get any views, but that's okay. You know, I don't really care. I mean, like, honestly, isn't that a lot better if I don't get any views? So then a lot less people know about some of the horrible things I've done in my past. So I'm just gonna jump right into this. The first one. Oh my gosh. So mind you, I was 6 years old when I did this. I I wouldn't do this now. I mean, like, I highly doubt it would actually happen. But when I was like 6 years old, I farted on my sister's mouth. And I bet you're wondering, what? Ew, what's wrong with you? How did that even happen? Well, what happened was my brother dared my sister to kiss my butt. She was like 4 at the time. And she actually did it, you know, because 4 year olds are stupid. And then I was like, then I knew I needed to fart, so I was like, kiss it again, and then she did, and I farted. Ah, that's such a great child. The next one, oh my gosh, this one also has to do with flatulence. Um, in second grade, I let someone else take the blame for me farting. So what happened was we were all on the rug, and I'm pretty sure my teacher, she was reading a story, right? And I farted, and unfortunately, it was loud, and I was so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, everybody's gonna know it was me. But no, they blamed it on some boy sitting right near me, and he was like, it wasn't me, but little old Sarah wasn't gonna speak up. You know, I was the quiet girl. And so I wasn't gonna say anything, you know, I wasn't gonna let people know it was me who farted. Ha! You, no, that wasn't gonna happen. So I just let him take the blame for it because I mean, like that. Honestly, I thought I was an angel as a child, but I guess not. So the next one is also another one about letting another person take the blame for something that I did. So when I was a junior, no, sophomore in high school, my teacher, he was asking us, he was like, my English teacher, he said, he asked all of us, he was like, I didn't ruin like English for you guys, did I? And everybody was like, no, and I was like, yes, you know, to be a little butt face. And he blamed it on someone else. He said, he was like, let's call her Tiffany. He was like, Tiffany, why'd you say that? She was like, I didn't say that. And then everybody, she was like, it wasn't me, it was Sarah. And everybody's like, don't blame Sarah. And then he's like, yeah, I know you did it behind your stupid science book, but it was me. It was me. So anybody who was there, it was me. I'm just a horrible person. I let her take the blame for. It's not even like she got in trouble or anything. I don't know why I didn't just say, yeah, it was me. I don't know. They're like, don't blame poor old Sarah. Yeah, it was me. So the next one is, oh, I don't know if I should admit to this because this is really, really bad. This is so bad, and I've done this more than once. But this one is let people cheat off me. I've done this on more than one occasion. I did this my sophomore year in high school in my biology class. I mean, like, I guess they just assumed because I wore glasses that I'm smart. I mean, I did end up getting a higher grade than them, so maybe they were right. I don't know. I did fairly well in that class, too, so. And then I also did this my sophomore year of college. Or was it my freshman year? No, it was my freshman year. It was my first semester of college, actually. In my sociology class, I let people cheat off me, which actually dives into the next one, which is accidentally giving everyone the wrong answer on a test. Oh, yeah, and when I said I let people cheat off me, not just like off of homework, I meant on a test. Like, we were doing a test, a whole exam, and I let people. I mean, like, the professor, he was stupid enough to walk out of the room. He shouldn't have done that. Like, anybody with a brain knows that you shouldn't, as a professor, you shouldn't walk out of the room without sending somebody in to check in on the class. But literally, the second he walked out of the room, and he did it for almost every test, everybody's like talking out loud, and like there was this one answer I thought I knew the answer to, so like I gave everybody that answer, and then like as I was going through my test, I'm like, oh wait, that's wrong. Like by the time he had come back in, I was like, oh no, that's wrong, and I changed my answer, And I'm pretty sure I told the guy next to me, I was like, oh wait, that's wrong. Like, we changed our answers. And then we were going over the test because we corrected it together. I guess we switched papers, and we like went over the multiple choice part together, and everybody got that wrong except me and him. Whoops, my bad. Cheating is bad. Don't ever do it. I'm only admitting to it because I've since graduated from college, so. The next one is, oh man, this one's bad. These are all so bad, or at least I feel like they're bad. I mean, at least I've never murdered anybody, but still, oh my gosh. Man, this is mean. This is so mean. So, the next one is telling someone I love them as a joke. So what happened was, I had this crush on this guy. I had a crush on this guy. He was like my first crush actually. And and he knew I liked him. Like, me liking him was common knowledge. And I don't know, we had this exchange over Facebook or whatever, and I told him I loved him, and I like wrote this really long Facebook message. I'm like, I love you, and blah, 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 blah. A bunch of shenanigans. Oh, mind you, the feelings aren't mutual. And then after he responded, I don't remember what he said after that. But I said, oh wait, no. I remember what happened. I wrote this long letter about, like, you know, loving him and all the shenanigans. And then I said, ha, just kidding. You actually, like, it was so mean. I don't know who I was back then. I'm glad I left her in the past because that was so mean. I don't know why I did that. I guess I thought it would be funny. I have a really horrible sense of humor, as a lot of people have experienced. I'm so sorry. But yeah, he was not happy. He literally messaged back, never talk to me ever again. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so, like, the second I read his message, I literally started bawling. So I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Like, I apologized in all caps. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. And then he forgave me. So I guess that was nice. Honestly, though, truly, he didn't deserve my tears. I mean, that's another story for another time. In fact, I think that should be the next story time I make, because that crush. That's all I have to say about that. The next one, oh my gosh, the next one also has to do with that crush. I accidentally pushed him into a girl one time, and I didn't even say sorry to this girl. You know, we were fighting or play fighting, some shenanigans like that, and like I pushed him really hard and he fell into some girl, and I was in shock. I was just like, oh my, like I was in like, cause she I think she fell back into a wall or something, and I was in such a state of shock that I didn't even say sorry, and I feel so bad. I was just like, wow, I'm a terrible person. I pushed him into some girl. And she was really upset. She was not thrilled. She's probably like, stupid freshman. And though she was a freshman too. This happened freshman year of high school. Yeah. My bad. Man. This one's also really bad. Last one, but certainly not least. The 8th and final one. Is Taking Back an I Love You. Oh man. And I would go into detail about this, but I have a video planned around that whole thing. And it wasn't like with my crush where I said it as a joke. Like, no, I genuinely meant it, I guess, the first time. I mean, when I said it to that person. Wait, did I say it? Oh yeah. But that's another video. Anywho, if you actually watched this whole video, good for you. Give yourself a round of applause because you're a trooper. And, you know, subscribe, like, follow me on the socials. You know, I'm not a horrible person. Not anymore. I got help. So, see See you around. Bye.
Subscribe or I'll yell at you.